So it's never about just a penny. Good morning. Welcome back. You see, I got my old coffee pot back. Ugh. Well, maybe this hot coffee will clean it out. Kind of nasty. It's been sitting out here for a while. Hope everyone's been doing fine. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I've got several projects I've been working on. One is that 5 things that we should ban in the U.S. I've been months of that. It's just, sometimes I change my mind. Sometimes I don't like the way the segment turned out and I reshoot it. That's good enough. Looks a little weak this morning. Just made it. I'm going to sit here probably the whole episode just to cool off. But anyway, I just want to kind of bring you a couple things. Sometimes, you know, when I'm out on the road working, and I'm sitting there, I don't know, waiting on them to find my truck, or waiting at a restaurant to bring my order, I flip through the Google News. Just read the headlines mostly. And by the way, I used to think that was pretty safe. It's not no more. It's not no more. Because now even the headlines are spun. Because they know a lot of people do read just the headlines, so now they're twisting and spinning headlines. I've seen one this morning, why Americans love hybrids. Now, I'm not going to claim that I know every person in the world who owns a hybrid. I don't. But of those that I know that who do own hybrids, they hate the damn things. So I don't know, I'm not sure where Americans, all these Americans who love hybrids, I don't know where they're at. But that was a hot, why aren't car companies rushing to make more? Probably because they don't sell very well, and most Americans don't like hybrids, especially if they've owned them before. My ex had a Mitsubishi one. Oh, it's going to save me so much money and all. I said, you know, those things are really expensive to fix. Oh, no, they got a good warranty and all that. And so she would get, it would take almost all night long to charge the battery in that thing. And she would only get 17 to like 22 miles before the battery went down. Oh. And there's no telling how much electricity it used to charge that battery. But hey, let's not talk about that. And then she totaled it. Now, when you think someone totaled a car, you think they wrapped that thing around a tree or concrete wall or tumbled off the side of a mountain or something, right? She hit a curb. She hit a curb. That's it. And totaled it. Insurance company totaled it. Because it jacked up something on the front suspension, which also jacked up that something, the transaxle or something. The transmission, however it was, it jacked it up. They just total it rather than pay for it, because according to the insurance company, it would take, you know, something about, I used to know how they figured this. It was like 70% of the cost. If it's more than that, they total it or something. Anyway, it was going to cost a ton of money to fix the hybrid with the because she had a curb. That's it. So anyway, I wasn't going to talk about that today. So here I am talking about. Beware of headlines. Another story I caught was how some group in Texas is renaming birds, because so many of these birds were named after colonialists or former slaveholders or other bad people. So they're going to rename birds like Leopold. Was it Leopold? No, I don't think it's Leopold. Audubon, that's it. Slaveholder, bastard. So any bird that he named, I guess, they're going to rename because he was a bad man. Bad man. And any of his friends he named the birds for, because they had to be bad because they knew him, right? Doesn't matter if he just respected some other naturalist someplace and named this Wilson Snipe or whatever. No, we're going to rename them all. You know, groups like that, groups like that rarely ever are 100% privately funded. And I don't know, I forget what group it was. It's freaking stupid. But I think anytime they do something like that, that's, you know, the politically correct, the woke thing, they should receive no public funding, no money from the bird already has a name. Okay, I don't care if it has a derogatory Cherokee tribe name. It's not going to offend me. The little red butted Cherokee TikTok or whatever bird. Okay. Let's just call him the little red Cherokee bird. How's that? I'm not offended. Again, if you get offended over stuff like that, you need to check yourself. Yeah, crazy. What I did want to talk to you today about, it's just some of these stories just blow my mind. I'm thumbing through there, and I thought, what? Texas group to rename birds? Why? Oh, they're offensive now. Well, they weren't offensive until you were told they were offensive. How does that even work? Where did that common sense go? It's a beautiful day. It's like 62, but it is chilly out here. I don't know why. So I put my jacket on. Started a little far in the cabin last night because it's a little chill in there. Ended up having to open the door. I was just a little far with some of these blocks I cut off that firewood. Apparently, those blocks are way too big. That's why I need a little. I do have a couple of the little buddy heaters, but you know, one of those 1 pound canisters that you pay $5 for only lasts 5 hours on low. That's the longest I can get it. I do have the 20-pound hookup for them. Don't want to run it through the window in there. All that other, you know, those things aren't very efficient. I mean, I guess as far as heaters go, but anyway, what I did want, and a lot of people ask me, why do I bring stuff like this up? Because it doesn't affect us off grid. You hear that? That's a cat. I don't know where he's been going. Someone dumped him out here. And I'm pretty sure it's a male looking for a female. He had one over here yesterday, but he wasn't satisfied. He kept going around. And I personally do not like cats, especially feral cats. But to be honest, I'm kind of hypocrite, I guess, because I keep him around, because since he showed up, I mean, I guess the other one, my mice problem has been non-existent. And I'm kind of hypocrite. I don't know where he went. He stands out like a sore-faced white cat. So anyway, what I was getting to. People will say, well, Don, I don't know why you talk about that. Doesn't affect it. Okay, if you own land in a school district that is wanting to build a new school, it's going to affect you, brother, sisters. It's going to affect you. It's going to affect your pocket. But, oh, we need new schools. Our kids are going to learn so much, and they make it so easy to learn. We have a local school district, not the one I'm in, but a local one that's wanting a $115 million new school. 115. They're going to try to get a bond pass for it. It'll pass. You know why? Because, like, a lot of this stuff. Oh, there he is. Let's see if he comes up here. He thinks he's so stealthy, but he's white and he stands out in these brown leaves. But apparently he can catch mice, or some of his lady friends he brings around here catch mice. But, and I hope you can hear me because I don't have an external mic for this phone. I'm not using the iPhone because it's such a pain in the butt to upload. So anyway, he's gonna come up here. What's he doing? He's rubbing his back on us. I'd show you, but he's pretty good ways out there. Okay, so if they pass a bond in your area for a school or county courthouse, whatever, it's going to cost you through taxes. Whether it's taxes when you go into town to buy something, or it's property taxes, it's going to cost you something. And the thing a lot of times, oh, it's just a penny sales tax. If it was just a penny, I'd be okay, but it's never just a penny. It's a penny on top of the half cent they passed 5 years ago. They renewed, so that's a cent and a half on top of the 2 cent one they passed a couple years ago for something else. And that you know, what are we up now to? 3.5 cents. Well, that's on top of the regular sales tax, and so you get up to 10 to 12%. Here he comes. You get up to 10 or 12% sales tax on all these little half cent and 1 cent bonds. I'm gonna try to show you this. Oh, you're crooked. Oh, you know something's up. Can y'all see it? Yeah, there you go. Let's see if I can zoom in. Well, you look kinda, I don't know, looks blurry. Hope it's not blurry. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean the lens right now because it looks blurry. I hope y'all don't see me blurry. Hey dude, hey, kitty, say hi to YouTube. Yeah, okay, like, I don't care. Okay, let's see if I can get y'all, see y'all jacked up now. Let me see if I can get you unjacked. This is why I don't like to move the camera. Okay, I hope we're back the way we were. That's why I don't like to move the camera and then jack everything up. So you look level. Anyway, back to our favorite thing, taxes. You know, there's people who will scream at the top of their lungs, I'm against taxes, I'm against more government, and then we need a new school for the little kids. It's going to cost $150 million. Yes, we need that Yes, we need that. No, you don't. And I usually try to avoid these type of things on Facebook, but this one got me off guard. And of course, I post some truth and facts, and it just triggered a whole bunch of them. Most of these issues are pushed by the teachers union. They're just like a raccoon. That every shiny thing they see, they want. Just, they got to have every shiny thing. And so these teachers union push this, and you have a populace of sheeple who, oh yeah, knee-jerk reaction. Yeah, new school helping learn. Yeah. New school, that's what we need. Help our kids learn and be competitive. New schools doesn't help. The quality of teachers helps. But when you got homeschool kids who are outperforming public school kids, and these homeschool kids are in a 100-year-old farmhouse, where does that argument that you need all this other, we need new lab rooms for labs and blah, 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 goes right out the damn window. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. You can say, well, that's because I have individual treatment and all blah, 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 blah. I mean, teachers union, they've been at this, well, they got some good excuses, and they'll try to shoot you down. And your average citizen don't care. All they can knee-jerk reaction, yeah, we need a school, sounds good, yeah. 115 million, that's cheap, isn't it? But here's the other thing. The data suggests that the schools that do get these new schools, grades never improve. So there kind of goes that argument that a new school helps learn, doesn't it? Well, you can't base everything on scores. I was told that last time when back when our teachers held the parents and the kids of the state of Oklahoma hostage to get their $10,000 a year pay raise. And I took the time to look at, because the big argument then was, all of our teachers are leaving, all of our good teachers are leaving surrounding states and pay more. Okay. Well, if that was true, wouldn't those surrounding states have higher test scores? I mean, common sense would tell you that, right? If you're getting better education, better teaching, means what? Means the kids are going to have better scores, right? Well, I took a little time, 2 or 3 evenings, and I went and looked up the test scores around all these states. Guess what? Wasn't happening. And our Channel 6 out of Tulsa ran just one news piece. Oh, all the good teachers are leaving. One or two teachers. And this teacher went to Arkansas. She moved to Bentonville to teach. Oh, but what we forgot to mention was her husband works for Walmart and was transferred to Bentonville. Y'all wasn't supposed to know that part. Another one went to Texas. Guess what? Her husband company moved him to Texas. But you're not supposed to know. They were good teachers. You're not supposed to. Yeah, all that other stuff. They moved there. They really moved there for higher teacher pay. And like I said, if it was just a penny here or a half cent, I'd be all for it. But it never is. It's 10 to 12%. 10 to 12 cents on a dollar. $1.20 on a $10 item. And if you buy a $1,000 item, you're going to feel it. Your taxes, property taxes, and stuff like that, going to feel it. Oh, it's still pretty hot. So it's never about just a penny, just a half cent. And they never stop. Once they get that, then they'll be back in a few years wanting to extend that. Well, the price of everything went up. We need to extend that tax on out. No. As someone who was married to a woman who worked for executive assistant to a superintendent in a large U.S. city, Oklahoma City, in a large school system in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and the thing was that towards the end of the school year, they had to get rid of stuff, because if we don't show a loss, then we won't get an increase for next year. That was the thought. That was what they did. If you had a brand new school book and it had a couple marks in it, it's gone. They vandalized that book. That can't be used. Really? I'm thinking back some of the school books we had in school. I'll show you vandalized. So this is when you get these bond issues. And on the surface, like I said, who doesn't want good schools for our kids? I mean, you might as well just be, you say something different, boy. I mean, you might as well just be peeing on the flag or something, man. That's just not un-American, not want new schools for the kids. I'm all for kids having proper school. And then they try to say, oh, well, there's just not enough room in the classroom for the kids. Well, you mean they're standing outside the hall right now? If I walk in there right now, they're standing outside the hall? Well, no, but it's getting kind of crowded. I mean, they have to sit next to each other now. Oh, my goodness. It's stupidity like that you're dealing with. The school that I went to in the 70s and early 80s, there he goes again. Hey, dude, go catch them all. I guess he just went down there to check on his little woman I seen him with yesterday. I guess it's a female. I don't know. Maybe he's a female. I don't know. Kitty, 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 kitty. Boy, he's just typical cat. He's like, she-man. You better be glad, little man, I don't have no mice. Because if I had mice and you're standing around here, it'd be bad news for you. He's just going back where he came. There's a house about a quarter mile over. I think he goes over there looking for female cats. He's been going around yowling. So I'm assuming that he's been looking. But anyway, the school I went to, old school. We had no air conditioning in that school. In the winters, we had those big long, the building had the big long windows you opened up, and the teacher brought in a fan. And if it's an oscillating fan, your life is dependent upon the cycle of the fan. When it's 100 degrees outside or more, yeah, we went to school, we went to class when it was like that. You just, oh my God, hurry, get back. Everybody sat up front where the fan was. In the wintertime, we had those old brown Dearborn gas stoves in the back. Everybody sat in the back. You come in with all your coat and stuff on. But, you know, we learned in that school. It's been since torn down, rebuilt. But there again, did they have, you know, and that's the thing about the new schools, like in Broken Arrow. They have to have this. I'll cut this. I have to remember. Architectural firm designed the building. And I've said in other videos, really, you don't need architectural designed building for kids. Call up Mueller Buildings and say, hey, if we promise to buy all of our steel from you, will you design us a steel building, school building? And Mueller Buildings will bend over backwards before you can finish that sentence. So it's going to be a hell yeah. They will design you a school building for free if you buy their metal. I guarantee you. But no, we have to have Frank Lloyd Wright design. It just has to be. And if new schools really help learning and really increase performance and exponentially and all that, the McKinney, Texas would have the winningest high school football team ever. But they don't. They still lose. And they still suck. And now, the people there, they get higher taxes. They get to pay more to go watch the team lose and suck more. That's what you got. It doesn't translate into smarter kids. As I told this one lady, if a kid wants to learn, kid will learn. Doesn't matter where they're at. They could be sitting out here in the leaves, cross-legged, sitting on a stump or whatever. He's going to learn if he wants to learn. He or she. If they don't, they're going to screw off. They don't care. So that's my message this morning. I don't know. It's crazy. And I've said this before. These bond issues, people just say, well, it's just a penny. Anybody can afford a penny. I don't know what this $150 million school is. I think maybe it's $150 million. I don't know. It's crazy. For the school district that it's in, it's crazy money. And these people will vote for it. And they'll get it. And they go, well, the cost of everything's going up. My taxes are so high. Well, dumbass, you voted for it. Hello? I gotta cut that out. I mean, this is what you get when you deal with an uneducated, truly, by definition, ignorant citizenship. And this is what your leaders want. A truly ignorant populace. I don't have anything shiny but dangle in front of them. Oh, yeah. Okay, I need to get off here and get something done today. That coffee's actually now coffee's on point. Just December, it's supposed to be 72 degrees here today. It get warmer. It got warmer than what they said yesterday. I mean, I'm not that complaining. The only thing is, when it gets that warm around here, you know, you go out in the woods. I'd like to go squirrel hunting. But you get out in the woods, you can start running into the sneaky snakes and stuff like that this warm. So, I don't know. Bugs come out. Last night I come out and the light was on. There's bugs around. Like, really? 2 weeks ago it was 25 degrees that morning. Now, last night it was 60. Oh, it's global warming. We need a new school to combat global warming. So, yeah, you know, that may be one of the things you want to look at before you buy your off-grid property. What school district are you in? And does it have such a high bond tax that you'll be paying for property taxes or sales taxes? If you got to go in and buy lumber and equipment stuff, that 12% sales tax is a booger. I mean, what could you do with extra $100 on a $1,000 purchase? Buy a lot of stuff, man. But you can't buy this coffee. I'm just joking. That is, what is that? I'm trying, that is Community Coffee Breakfast Blend. I used to have a Dunkin' Donuts Turbo Blend. I really love that. Of course, they must have discontinued it. So now I bought some before. I've tried the Black Rifle coffee. I've tried almost all their coffee. All of that sucks. Just I don't know. It's some nasty ass coffee. I do not like it. I've tried, like I said, almost every blend they have. That right there ain't bad. They have a special dark blend that's alright too. So anyway, enough about that. Y'all didn't tune in and watch Chrissy Coffee. Yeah, I do have those other ones. I have one, like I said, this one on the 5 things that ban is just, I'm not a banning person, but as when these bonds come up for election, as you see, you're dealing with a populace of sheeple, and you can't trust them anymore to do the right thing. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here. We'll catch y'all later. Thank you for watching. You want to help the channel, like and subscribe, share the videos. That's okay. I had to come back and tell y'all this as a perfect example of what I was saying earlier. We had a couple years ago a sheriff in one of our counties. The county had put up a bond for a new jail, and the sheriff was like, we gotta have a new jail. If we don't get this new jail with the latest and the greatest security system and stuff, there will be convicts on the street. I mean, basically that's what he said. Convicts will be just all over the place. Well, surprisingly, because you know that's what these people like that use, fear tactic. Well, surprisingly, that county voted it down. Said no, you're going to make do with what you got. Wow, our jail's 40 years old. Oh wow, 40 years old. You know, you can renovate. You can do like most of us have to do. We make do with what we have. So it's been a couple years, and I would love to say that he was right, and there's just convicts breaking out right and left all the time, just running the street, raping, pillaging, stealing, killing. 0 jailbreaks. 0 convicts running through the streets. All this stuff that they said that was going to happen hasn't happened. It's been a couple years. I think they got a new sheriff too. They're still making do with that jail. You can make do, just like most of you know. You can make do with stuff. You don't always have to run out and buy it. I got the wants. I want a lot of things too. I can make do with what I got because I don't want to have to pay for that crap. If I have to pay for it, I got to work harder. Like I said, I'd love to have a new Jeep Gladiator. I ain't getting no Jeep Gladiator. I ain't paying that much for one. So, just, that was a prime example though. Oh, but beforehand, I mean, I wonder who was paying for these ads. We need a new, you know, these real ominous sounding ads on TV and radio. Oh, such and such county needs a new jail. Our jail is 40 years old. And if we don't get a new jail, there's going to be mayhem in the streets. Your family will not be safe. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Really? Where is that mayhem and all that other crap? No, you got the wants. You got the wants. Shiny, shiny, it's shiny, it's shiny. Little raccoon, little trash panda, it's shiny, it's shiny. Best way you can help support the channel. And we are growing. It's crazy. Never thought I'd have this many subscribers. And I thank for every one of y'all. Thank you. I hope the sound comes out on this one. I think this Samsung has a little bit better sound. It's just easier for me to get this up on YouTube than it is through iCloud with the iPhone. The iPhone, I have to upload it to iCloud to get it. It doesn't. It takes a while out here. This here, I can just put my cord on and download it right off the phone. So that's why I'm using it, so I can get it out today. Thank y'all. I'm out of here.